Yeah, man, it's your boy Young Philly here. Alright, so this is the second time I've recorded this video because the first time apparently the audio wasn't connected. So, like for that and subscribe because we're trying to overtake Anthony Lionheart Smith in subscribers. We're about 3,000 away. We're halfway there. We have to overtake this guy. Like, come on. Are we going to let this guy have more subscribers than me? I don't think so. Anyways, we got some crazy news today. And we're going to end the video with a Dan Hooker update. With a crazy video from his father-in-law. But first of all, big news. Alex Pereira has vacated his light heavyweight title, according to a lot of sources. And they're saying it's because he's going to move up to fight Cyril Gane for the interim heavyweight title now that Tom Aspinall has been confirmed to be out for probably the rest of the year. So we're going to have Alex Pereira moving up, fighting Cyril Gane, probably at the White House. It's the most likely event. He's like one of the biggest stars in the UFC. It doesn't make sense. So this is probably the fight going to happen. In the meantime, Jiri Prochazka is reported to face Carlos Ulberg for the light heavyweight title in Miami for UFC 327. So, looking forward to that. Ankalaev, obviously, he got kind of dogged here. Jiri is getting his 5th title shot, but who cares? We all love Jiri, so we're all excited for this. Jiri versus Ulberg. I think Jiri Prochazka wins this fight. I hope so. I really hope so. Anyways, talking about heavyweight, here is Gable Steveson almost getting knocked out by a wheel kick from some random bum on the regional scene. Look at this. His corner was screaming for him to put his hands up. He didn't, and this happened.
Use his kicks, use his increase. He lands a spinning wheel kick.
There's that Kyokushin karate he was talking.
I don't know if this video shows the close-up. There's another video that shows like real the impact, but he took it like a champ, and he eventually got the takedown, so he has a good chin, which is very good. It didn't really seem to affect him, but if he fights anyone over Tai Tuivasa in the rankings, it could be a problem. Now this is some random Japanese fight, I think. I just wanted to show this because I thought this was pretty crazy. This guy takes like 50 shots to the head and look at what he does. He gets kind of beat up. All he needs is one. And he's out. It's like one of the cleanest knockouts I've seen lately. I just wanted to show this. Another news, before we move on to the Dan Hooker stuff, Islam Makhachev was recently interviewed in Why can't I pause this video? He was recently interviewed in, I think, Dagestan or Russia somewhere. And essentially, he's saying to Ian Garry to stop wasting his time in Georgia. You're not going to beat me in wrestling. Even though you train with these Georgian wrestlers, you're never going to beat me. Because he said Oliveira brought some Iranian guy from the Iranian national team. It had zero effect. Don't waste your time. What do you think about this? About these comments? Should he train wrestling or not? Marvin Vittori chimes in on the Dan Hooker situation, saying I always fucking said it. I was the first one to see through the Adesanya and company faggotry, but media were all too busy being gay. Also, lol. Now, this is the craziest video. We have Dan Hooker's father-in-law. Why can't I pause this video? Dan Hooker's father-in-law talking about the situation.
For Dan Hooker, tough guy, UFC fighter, yeah. All I've seen of late is you getting your ass whooped in the cage, ass beaten up, okay? You know, years ago I wrote in my book, my autobiography. By the way, an autobiography, this guy's called Andy Bellner. He was a former Australian rugby player, and he's the father of Dan Hooker's wife. That you're a good man. But time has revealed you're a piece of shit. Yep. You fucked with the wrong people. You got it? My daughter and my granddaughters deserve better. They don't deserve a piece of shit like you. Okay? You want to deal with this? You fucking come and see me face to face. If you fucking... Even though he's gay, he's still a UFC fighter and he's gonna fuck up like 99% of people. So I don't know why he's saying all of this, but it is funny. Man, if you got anything about you, you come to see me face to face. But you ain't fucking that man. You're big talk, yeah? Big talk, big this, big tattoos, big fucking everything. Get in the cage. Most of the time, you get your ass whooped, yeah? This 59-year-old will fucking whoop your ass too, boy. You got it? And here is Dan Hooker's girlfriend or wife who shares this letter that he wrote to her on her Instagram. It looks like a 5-year-old wrote it,
So I think this was posted like today or yesterday. So this is after all that stuff happened, which is interesting, very, very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. Piotr Rand champion, and subscribe.